Look, man, you gotta remember that you were here for a reason. Your purpose right now is to rid your path of any who oppose you, DNA. Anyone who stands in the way of you reaching your ultimate goal, of you reaching Invictus, of you reaching the top. You got the Roach Motel behind you now. You're affiliated, but can you do it? I think they doubting you, man. Can you do it?
If anybody's wondering where to get DNA's albums, I'm uploading my albums on this website, Bandcamp. Just go to Bandcamp, go to search, type in DNA space true without the E space, and see, I'm already popped up right there. Lyricist. Just type that in, go to artist DNA True Lyricist, click that, and right now available, I have these albums available. True Lyricist Collection Volume 1, Lightspeed Chopper Mixtape, Visuals 2, DNA Classic Mixtape, Fucks With Me, Visuals, The Experiment, DNA's Greatest Hits, and The Evolution. More to come. Album prices range from 10 to 12 bucks. If you want to buy an album, you just click on it. It'll have all the songs. Buy now, $10. And it says you can put more, but 10 minimum. You put $10 in there, and you just click check out now. And then it will ask you to PayPal or credit card. If you don't have PayPal, you can use any credit card. Just click that, proceed to payment. You just put in your credit card information and click purchase. Then you'll have the album art and all the songs. And you will be a true supporter of my music. More albums to come. I'll put the ones that are up that are going to be coming to my Bandcamp at the end of this promotional video. So yeah, man, support real rap, get your hands on DNA's music the legit way, and jam out, man. Much love.
You ain't even a rapper, you're some fucking circus clowns, fucking booty shaking actors. As for me, you can see that I'm D to the N-A. You speak to a sensei, if you speaking to me, I don't need to say much, just let my work show. That will wreck and murk hoes with a wet and berserk flow. In a sec, I'll relate mo like a check in a church row. A neck is the first stroke from the sex of a Virgo. I'm sexing her soul from a breath, a turn cold. That's when I know I got it by the soulless shirt. Turn next, go show you. Psychosis, oh no, it's the ghost on the poster. This is supposed to come off the poster, but it is in this, making this way closer and closer to me. I'ma slip my own throat, for it grabs hold of me, my psychosis. Keep being the greatest rapper to ever start rhyming. Nobody can touch me at this, trust me, cause this is an unlucky risk that I took, but it's my gift, so why wouldn't I use it? Why wouldn't I use it to clear up the confusion? Even if it's just music, even if it seems useless, even if I'ma lose it, I'ma come back to it and do it the truest, to influence the music. Whether you know me or you don't, I'ma show you I'm ruthless. Leave the competition toothless, induce it, Mr. Confused, just leaving haters on news. It's the only difference now is that I'm getting paid to do this. I got another 500 coming to me today, but I did this one for free. I ain't even getting paid, but I did it to say that I'ma slay this nightmare and I'ma rid its decay until there's nothing left, even for the maggots to lay, until the smell fades away, and then I turn and disappear into the fall while it plays. Another legacy for my fans and haters to say whatever they wanna say, but they'll proceed forever to mention my name. 3,000 years from now, they're gonna know about DNA coming in my nightmares. Any motherfucker thinking they can ride the beat, I make them all run and hide from me. You'll never be the best, don't even try to be, cause I'm the DNA. I got determination inside of me to find a beat, a murderer harder than any rapper you could ever find. A murderer harder, a murderous slaughter, and I ain't just slipping my tongue with ignorant dumb submissive words that I come up with, thinking I'm a chopper. I'm as hard as they come, spitting multiples, I hope a fool get it. Just one of the 100, I want them to follow me with the torch, running and hollering. True lyricist of life, and I ain't hitting the pipe when I'm ripping the mic, but I'm still spitting it tight. So give me about it, the best of the right, a little predictable, simple type, inable. I'm a killer tonight, I'll limit this, and wanna be eminence, giving a life and they pretend to be greater than the artist they look up to. Second they get better than Eminem, bitch, fuck you. Better take a look at the history and no mystery while you're caught in misery, getting both of your legs broke. So let's go and take it to a level of intricate fine entities, giving a sign endlessly with a divine memory, severing spines. Senselessly of all of my enemies, take it to a level with the city, looking at me again, the word I gotta get it to the path I'm up with, and they just sending the message to anybody offending me, pretending to be a friend of me, just spending me, get to the enemy, that's a hell with the devil, it's like sending me a message rather than a nigga penning, hoping I respond. Hell yeah, I'ma respond and spit it and break it endlessly, I'm digging it and over. microphone in the micro bits. I can fit in the apocalypse inside of a microscopic box and get inside of it and spit it with no oxygen. I'm going off, checking out a competitor off on a mock and I'm tossing them into the depths of a lost abyss. You can't try to take the microphone out of my hand. I'll be down just like the sword in the stone and you just lost your grip. Spit it heavenly with lyrical ebony. Stay ahead of the competition. They're begging me to stop this shit, but I'm never gonna stop at the lyricism. I drop it on the level of mastery. You can't top this shit. I'm the D.N.A. You wanna come and test and see me? Spraying heaven from the record laying. I was born to do it dead. Free, digging. I'ma keep on doing it fluently. Who is he truly moving me? Too many places my break it. Do it, I can take it and making me feel agony. Sadly had enough because they hacking me up, backing me up to the corner with a straight jacket. I can hack it, they tapping it to me accurately, tackling me with the force of a titan, coming at me with a sword of light and splicing my eyes till I'm realizing I am just enticing alive by the citizen. There ain't no getting them or getting rid of them. Is it eagles last to the millennium blast? So they're continuing to bash your brains in. Well, someone remind them what my motherfucking name is.
DNA. See my stir of echoes. You are now inside the master of echoes. I am in your mind with my stir of echoes. Now you all will die from my stir of echoes.
Staring at the moon roof, blunt blown like Wayne, getting higher than the moon do. Showing naked ass and I ain't even mooned you.
Posted up, hot pack, chillin' with my shades on, waiting for some females to slip into my blaze on. Stay strong, you can tell I put a little weight on. Secretly, a girl calling me from a payphone, trying to get my lay on, something for me to pray on. Your girl on her knees, but she ain't trying to get a break on. The lace on, haters be staring at me, but they won't. They can touch me, motherfucker, I'm going napalm. Throw your hands up, motherfucker, stand up. You claim you a man, you better man up. See, I'm your friend, but I'm trying to bust a damn nut. That's why I got your girl blowing me like a band slap. I need a tan slap, one with some sand stock in her butt, fucking on the beach in the damn rut. Why you laughing now? I take it back to how I passed out on that plastic couch with my ass out. What should I rap about? Whoops, there I go again. 3 points from them hoes, whoop, there it is. I got my followers behind me steady rolling in. You got something to say about it? I'ma throw you in. A pit full of piranhas, I sit poisonous iguana in the courts of Osama bin Laden. I promise I'm on another level of atomic, hydroponic, supersonic, hypnotic, astronomically about to vomit when I'm on it going napalm. Hot deck, chillin' with my shades on, waiting for some females to slip into my blaze on. I stay strong, you can tell I put a little weight on. Secretly, a girl calling me from a payphone, trying to get my
It's time to wreck. I sharpen my craft into a carpenter's axe and pull up on him from a distance, parked in the back. You see, it's hard to relax until my art's at the max. You got mind, body, and soul, but your heart is relaxed. If a part is detached, you'll never start to get trash. You'll relapse from a human to a martyr harassed. A lot of darkness the past becomes stars in the trash. Overwhelmed, cotton hill till you start to collapse. Quit hiding behind fashion, take off your mask and start blasting. No advance but to ask it. Show them all you were born to be an assassin, ripping your own shit, never robbing like Baskin Robbins. If you do, then we got a problem. If you do, then we're gonna solve it. Taking them all in, we sticking them in, and that's if the picture sitting back eating popcorn, watching us all in. I'm all in, my chips are on the table, I'm ballin'. I'm calling to see your hand if you're able, call it to see if you're ready to risk it all. My claws in your vicinity, dropping like an eagle with energy. I tend to be offending these seconds to win a friend of me. Identity, trinity, slow-mo, kicking to infinity. I'm meditating the zen of the deepest enemy. I'ma make sure to remember me, it's the red like Kennedy. I'm on, pouring every time that I'm spitting to give it a audience. All of my ambition from every song. The only thing I'm wishing is to spark a true intuition in the vision, keeping them all calm, and to help them realize that inside you're still alive. It's time for you to thrive and stay strong. This is OCER. I'm gone. The story is told, watch it unfold. There's never been anyone spitting this cold. Growing up in a mind state of my own, inspired by so many things that I seen on the television while I was sitting at home. Recording and playing back, watching it slow-mo, over and over, taking in more information, how to do it. I practiced it constantly till I got cold. I was a visual learner, that's how I learned everything. Wasn't really into school, I was only into things that I thought were cool. Stop to do whatever I felt like doing at the time, and I'm looking for answers and clues. Amped up with news of new CDs coming out, hitting the shelves of the artist, the hardest to rule. Starving, I drool over the shit that I couldn't afford, dreaming of getting my foot in the door, dreaming of seeing my city in stores. But the music game is a hell of a lot different than you could imagine or endure. I'm aiming to soar, I can put a level of anybody thinking they're bringing it better than this war. Thinking that there's gotta be a way, there's gotta be a way to outshine this core DNA. But there isn't, cause I'm 100%, so don't get me bent when I hop on the mic and vent my emotions. I keep them all deep inside, now it's time for the explosion. Nuclear, nucleus, tubular, super, the sick of this. Who is the sexy, seductive, stupid, just stupid this.
Story of our lives. We now know that light travels at precisely 299,792,458 meters per second. That means that in the time it takes for me to click my fingers, light has traveled around the Earth 7 times. Or that it travels 10 million kilometers.
I'm about to kill it, breaking the motherfucking trouble, motherfucking about to take it, bait, waiting, coming to bring the pattern, the fucking open him, and the man, kind of show, and the ball, and the hit, and say, selling, keep it cool, so wait, the fucking mistake on the way, I be doing it, when I be grabbing the mic, spitting to the broken syllable, up in the hand, on top of the game, and the rest of the hit, and the grammar, hearing the sound, and coming around, and telling nobody, forget about the spit, nobody, the breaking the bread, telling the pathetic, if they see me, tell them, see the medic, running a bit of the game, somebody gonna be seeing the pain, I'm a rap magician, lyrical mathematician, and I got a neck, reach over, taking, getting, no man, I'm slow it down, I speed it up like a big old man out of my mind, some of the pines, out of my mind, never the mind, me, spit it the best when I mess with the wrist, to put them in the chip, but they find me with the bloody leg in my hand, like a reenactment of Fargo, never gonna surrender, so I hope you ain't far when I go.
Let's tell them the decimation. Volume 1. I spit the tongue spun fun sadistic, tongue twisting mystic, dumb shit ridiculous. Come get me pissed, bitch. I'll tongue splings, flung, splits, wrist, slumber. I don't give a fuck, I come raw. I don't give a fuck, I hoorah. I'm the one who spits ballistic, wrist with charismatic, artistic. Targets get hit with harvest the lipstick, heartless sadistic, cartilage gets ripped quick, car split with swiftness, cars the sickness. Are you convinced this? Are too suspicious? Far from the greatest, are in the distance. Retard to these nitwits, the rap game I'll fist it. Have them asking how is this possible, how I spit this lyrical mix with mystic, the cannibalistic statistic. Shh, don't tell anybody you missed it. And for the ones who have witnessed this miracle kiss is thick quick, I'll be signing an autograph and taking a picture with. Put them in a slaughter bath, I ain't against it. With a hard slap and a shin kick, I'm back in the vineyard to turn them into tinder. Me put them in the blender. Protein shake extra, flow fiend rape ninja, going ape ninja.
Why you let me? You were my everything, I was your everything. I love when every time you call right down to every ring. So who would ever think that you would ever be nothing to me but a heartbreaking memory? So if we never see each other again or meet tomorrow, all depends on if you're bringing a heart along I can borrow. Cause you broke mine open from what was spoken, I'm crying tears of sorrow. So now here's my sorrow, and I don't fear no hard road. You can give me a carload of your shit, and I'ma steer it over a cliff as fast as you can spell, bitch. B-I-T-C-H, now I can see the hate. Why you look me in my eye, bitch, why'd you lie and be fake? I called you up to say what's up, you said I was at the movies, when truly you was with about 4 dudes, smoking 4 doobies. That's how you gon' do me? See, you used to have blunts, like we had love, but you burned them both up, and I don't give a fuck. You out of love, so suck my dick, it's matter of fact, don't touch me, bitch. You crazy to think I'ma sit around for some disgusting trio. So I gotta move on with my life and never look back again, cause I'm a soldier on the motherfucking microphone, and I'ma stay true to the end. You were my everything, but I guess things ain't the same. Now you're nothing but a memory, bitch, while you're at the door insane. You were my everything, but I guess things ain't the same.
You really need to watch it now. First we're gonna make it realize when you look into the killer's eyes. We get certified lyrical murder off in your mind. You can spit it for one time. Everybody better watch it now. Singing the fucking record, spitting at these lyrics like I take no disrespect to mankind, but I come to find I only carry a little bit of respect. There's a few people I gotta break on this track before I toss it. Fuck Mr. Rumble and fuck Mr. Fawcett. It's DNA from the gangster nation saying fuck y'all so it's administration. To everybody going on to try to keep your head up, cause I know you're fed up. Always talking with a hoe ass bitch, talking hoe ass shit. If you come around me, I drop his hoe ass quick like a motherfucker. Get up out of my way, cause I'm running out the one you wanna fuck with today. Shout out to the Owen Town holding it down. And shout out to my motherfucking nigga BK. Hey, shout out to Mark. We gon' tear their ass apart, get them high, let's go. Minute to be minded like a monster. Catch me on the roof on with the rocket launcher. And I doubt that they gon' say no. I'm on with shit like Halo. I'm here to increase my payroll. No matter how I do it, I'ma do it my way, ho. Fuck that fake white rapper show. It makes me want to tag a toe. Pull out my pistol on them hoes, so I let the trigger go. Bullets speak into your west, like you wanted the mistletoe. Whoa, fast or slow, see it really don't matter. I can knock you out the ladder, make a brain matter. Spell it with a little abracadabra and that like a Zan. Release the magic from my hand to take a feeling me, man. But if a motherfucker think he gon' stretch me, I'ma come to this bitch like I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. With him in trauma, with the time my heart that's pissing his arm. But when he said I had to stop him with the hell that man bitch. Murder realistic, don't miss it when I come with the visit. Pull out my ass, you in the kitchen, cause I know the trigger bitch is clear. And the realist bit when I crush it like a trash can, I'm so throwed in the back, I biggest body, can I couldn't do the watch it now.
never gonna hold us down no more. They ain't never gonna put us on the ground, oh Lord. Help us rise up to our feet. We can never be beat. We some gangsta nation soldiers for show. Everybody screaming for the 5-0. Catch them slipping, they gon' wind up on the slideshow. Outline and chalk. This shit ain't never gonna stop until we get them off the block. We some gangsta nation soldiers for show. It's time for me to go and shut down this whole fucking system. Slamming doors on them hoes to let them know who's up against them. In an instant, I'll jump up in their face just to tense them up. Cause I don't give a fuck about any upcoming contestants. You're all lyrically desperate, plus your style's unimpressive. Just give me the beat, I'll go for miles of one message on the thigh. Let me send a message out to the cops. Fuck each and every one of y'all and everything you got. I guess your handcuffs in jail time just ain't enough. Cause when you see me on the block, you still feel the need to buck. So I'ma buck back with a click-clack, ready to take. Then lay you on your back and sprinkle your body over with crack. How's that for payback? Man, we only even from all the people in the ghetto. You leave lonely and bleeding. By the time they get some help, they up in comas, barely breathing. They ain't fighting authority, they're fighting to keep the freedom. Let me see another bitch with a nightstick this evening. If you're feeling that itch, there's gonna be stitches to be weaving. Cause I got a right to my rights, and my right for writing this legion has made the constant crook by my book for my life that they thieving. Even if they're believing, they're deceiving, my only shot. I'll be making it to the top whether I'm bleeding or not. Better bring a Glock if you in my spot, cause it's the season to crop. You down like corn with a credible form, then take your seeds, make them pop. It's DNA and I'm on my way for the pay when I breeze through the block. Screaming fuck the competition in the wrong position when I'm reason to top. I'm freezing the block and then locking them up while I'm leaving the keys in the box. Then killing them off with my murderous lyrics like I was the demon in pop. When you see them on the streets without their badge, they hesitant. And when they get behind the wheel, they start to fear to the president. They'll be planting dope on them when they ain't got the evidence. Then apply the choke on them when they go to arresting them. See, this world is full of crooked cops, and they won't stop till they feel authorities on top. With us, the soul we stop wandering off the path of our rights. Today is just the artist who busy locking them handcuffs up around my wrist. Then I'm back in that motherfucking holding tank. The next tank you gon' see me in is a rolling tank. Then I'm gon' come back to this bitch and leave the area blank. I'm coming with guns and I won't quit until I bury your brain. They ain't never gonna hold us down no more. They ain't never gonna put us on the ground, oh Lord. Help us rise up to our feet. We can never be beat. We some gangsta nation soldiers for show. Everybody screaming for the 5-0. Catch them slipping, they gon' wind.
And I ain't gonna just talk about it, you gonna see that I'm on the same. One action, watch me hit them with the raw. Like a lion and nine line, I stick them in the pool. Pick my cool witch, snap like a bull whip. Dim with this fool is supposed to get pushed up like tulips. My tulips truly moving my jewel, not true scripts. They call bullshit, then they say that they fail. Free in the mail, this sensei will say you would tell with an M in the nail, which means I'm a major leaguer. Nigga mad at you, baby, cause I made her leave ya. I made her believe the true freedom and assassin Peter run a match, feeder to a savage soon you. Seated on the baddest, try to reimagine, peeking in my rabbit hole. Now you thinking that you're Alice, walking through my labyrinth, saw the beauty pageant. Oh, look at Dorothy, morbidly getting quartered. She ordered the quarter pointed, they turned it to get up in the morning. They better than assassin, murdered them with an axe, inserted them in the casket, buried them in the grass. Never heard of them, so don't ask me who murdered them. I'm in a hurry, son of murder, one a murder, two, I might murder 32. I never heard of you, better copy top off like a convertible and full in the vertical. Coffin dropping surgical topics, is sweeter than tropical. Banana clips, I drop a full in the booby trap obstacle and vanish quick. Hand they hit it that way, they made it, no Cinderella, being me. I need to be on top of the Regency with the oozes like Malibu's was wanted. On Halloween, I'm hunting by my side, no help with me, just die myself and me. And me, myself, and I take your head and bash it. Your brain's thinking that it burn your body to ashes. My name's thinking that that's what I said, there ain't no asking that. I ain't gonna just talk about it, you gonna see that I'm an assassin.
A room is through 20 minutes after your funeral. You wanna try to wipe my rhyme out? You be better off trying to put a strap suicide bomb in time out.
I flip mics at the speed of light. You've never seen a sight till you see the side of me dive right in between a cheetah fight. I think you're through when you tell me that I need a life that fuels the appetite to rap so tight you remember it in the afterlife. And I don't have to write, I can freestyle and make you think I took a year to write on it on a stack of papers in a neat pile. But in the meanwhile, I'm on this lyrical track with impeccable wax that'll send your testicles back before they dropped in the sack. The topic is that the wizard himself told me that I'm dropping that flash. Heat bang street grenade that'll blow away a SWAT team street brigade. Swinging at these weak rappers till the teeth are fade. The cheapest way to send them all to can't sleep away. I told K Reno that I don't need a blade. I swung the mic so fast he took 10 steps before his body began to separate. For every meal you eat, I need an extra plate till I'm starving, and then it's time for you to come and test your fate. I'll give you a horrific taste of your own genetic makeup, which is me, cause DNA is what you fools are made of. And I'll never go away, I'll forever remain just like the substance of my unforgettable brain. Spitting riveted, depicted photographic memory sentences. A forensic is still trying to conclude my capable extendages. When he's done, his brain needs staples and bandages. Body needs stables and landing strips and a soul full of hateful advantages. Forget the mother guys, I'd rather swallow butterflies and perform surgery on your body with rusty dull butter knives. My smarts are too clever, I'll eclipse over a lunar eclipse to make it darker than ever. I'm soft as a rock and hard as a feather, remaining dry as water as I stand out in a downpour heat storm. You could never fathom a cataclysmic burst of atomic atoms that would scatter and ravage existence in itself, turn its fragments to fragments and leave missing in action. Yeah.
Shout out to my boy K Reno, man. Looking forward to the Maven coming out. Make sure you pre-order it right now. SouthParkCoalition.com, man. It's your motherfucking boy DNA, True Lyricist for Life. Check out the page, baby. We doing it. Texas. Could there be another subject he could hit that's undodgeable? Could he somehow strand a follicle and expand one last article? He spoke of the biblical, mythological, and the astrological and covered them carefully with the utmost expertise modules. So we took a look through his secret playbook and thought logical. Then upon the last page he came to gaze upon an audible. An attack actually mapped out like an abstract obstacle. It was a plan he'd been constructing labeled nothing is impossible. If he somehow could master this blueprinted incentive, could it possibly send a message to teach them of his intentions? It would take more construction than he ever could mention. So we got straight to work and tried to ignore the tension. For hours and hours ingeniously the writer thought and fought through agonizing and antagonizing writer's block. After his nerves became numb to the antagonization, he began entering deeper realms of his imagination. Then beautifully his subject would start to leap. Miraculously his idea had formed a heartbeat, a hearty strong piece of substance that would tap into feelings. It held massive weight, a song that would captivate millions. It was the moment that he strived so hard to achieve. All from a canvas, it was almost too hard to believe. He was so excited he could barely hold his composure, but he kept writing bravely until the battle was over. And there it was, above all, the essence of perfect, hidden all these years until he had the courage to unearth it. All the dedication, time, and sacrifices were worth it. He would surely change the world with this one, he was certain. Better get the chopping like you never remember before, cause I'm a biomechanical, elegant animal. Crowd tyrannical, Hannibal, cannibal, unbendable, elegant reptile. Look how I spit that acid bile in your mandible. It's a pity how you can't handle flows. I spit at you, get at you, turn into a stiff statue. Bitch, slappy, boo-hoo, too sick at you. Lit match standing next to the gas kaboom. You spit trash, you're wet, I mastered you. Quick jab, pretty claw, it's slashing you. There's one more thing I need to get to asking you. Have you ever laid in the bloodbath? Have you? Spit another diss and I promise I'ma have you for dinner. I'm pretty hungry, munching on the cashew. But now I'm coming at you with a battle less to hack you into pieces, and it's a shame that the stew tried to diss, but he lame. And I'd rather munch on his brain. And he thinking he clever for coming up with an acronym for my name is DNA. Do not attempt, I'm destroying your neighborhood areas. Directly nailing error, the nemesis for a disastrous napalm ablaze. I'm daring ya, I'm dismembering numbskull's arms. I'm a deadly nefarious adder. I'm dropping nuclear artillery in this diss, there's nothing after. Cause I'm a diphtheria Nazi anthropod, a dogmatic nimble annoyance. Spitting doom and nullifying anger out of his speaker, he did not avoid it. There's some acronyms for you, bitch. See, you ain't clever, you just toying. Like that, boy, and I'm out. Man, don't risk your freedom. You take that shit to court in Smith County, you ain't gon' beat them. And if you believe in your R, I'm sorry you made you wrong. No matter what car you own, you're riding in the danger zone. Man, fuck Smith County, fuck J.B. Smith. Fuck Elm Street, man, fuck low risk. They be on that whole shit, I be on that other shit. And when shit popping off, I'm quick to discover it. Baby in the Crown Vic with an undercover kit, plus a hood with a sick V6 up under it. That's why I reside in the sticks, right off of 392, off of Tidwell, right off of Old Longview Road. Hit the road, head straight to the loop, then loop around the loop, come back, hit straight to the tube. 71, heavenly sun. I crank up my car, let it heavily run. Gun it. Turn on my car and then checking up right at the start, and I nobody carries a heart like mine. What up, little bro? I know you're feeling that. Mad had the stays up like the cylinders. Don't give a fuck about to your little fuzz. Microscopic little hoop, he can't stop it. He gon' the top of the peak at the head of the ground, and he gon' the broccoli leader, the meat it and down all the and turning the speakers and supping the pound all the it to the ground. I'm a street sweeper, grim reaper. Raise my sneakers up and boom the hell out of ya weak speakers. I'm a knock up the block and never stop until I reach the top and drop like a bomb. Even though I'm doing
good now. And made it up out of the hood now. Had it always been a good road that I had to learn my lessons and stroll down. I hold down situations to the best of my ability. And even though I got the faith and the determination, people pretending the fake and the hating's killing me. I really be stressing more than half the time on my mind. Till I listen to tracks that I find to get me back on my grind so I shine. But I still be training for real, straining for real, but never changing what's real. Enters my empty deal. Oh, I'm still cold, still kill, bringing the skill. Still getting my emotions killed, but never revealing it until you pop the CD and then it's spinning. Then you see me from a different perspective and check out the time I be spending to show you what I go through. So I flow to who knows who. I just hope who is listening to understand that it depends. When shit pops off and hits the fan, will you still be by my side, my friend? When you hear the police siren, tell the look out of the side again.
I'm a man, listen to my lyrics, you can visualize my transition. To hear it, you can principalize these hands given to me to use, not to abuse. From a fool to a foolproof eulogy. You won't see me in no damn prison land, splitting deep to the earth when I'm ripping my jam. Getting fans, sleeping quick to my turn for a little bit of man. Could you hand me some paper with some words on it? This handwritten of your name, you were given at birth. What a way to ask for an autograph. I guess that's the effect that I have on my fans, like an auto laugh. Like making them listen as they be turning it up to auto blast. So they discover their talent without a doubt, spitting it auto mad. Tick killy, the shit really tick killies me silly, but never split like a Philly. Stay to fulfill the million idolize as a fans. These people that really feel me, getting more people that feel me until the whole world's never been better. Yeah, never been better. Man, I never been better. And I don't hold a vendetta, cause I never been better.
I try to teach you this, but it's useless, cause you're clueless. Man, you're misconstrued it, like yesterday's news and shit. Man, you used to this? Cool, watch me prove you this. I shoot this up your uterus. Who's the bitch? You's the bitch. You need to get the dude to smooth your clit and shit. Man, you a ridiculous bitch. Man, lose the shit. You're sitting there like a woman growing boobs and shit. Man, I'm a master, and
just like the great white shark, this guy has never had to evolve.
Never had to evolve. Watch your ass dissolve. It's the DNA I'm flipping right up off the wall. Landing back on the foundation for a brand new eradication. Desolation building. You don't know this artist that you're facing. Get up out my way before I get to Mason. Pull a gun from my case and start to cock it back and blast your fucking face in. Then it's a freestyle. Little Wayne, you misplacing. You want some cocaine? I'ma leave your mind adjacent and obtuse. Till I spit the goddamn truth in the damn booth. About to let it loose, knock your head up out the roof, leave you dead because I'm 180 super rhyme and gyro proof. Shake your eyes are loose, because eyes the truth. Man, I was there and I sees what eyes can do to take you out and I will exceed. I never fail, I never pout and cry. You say you gotta lose to know how you can win, but if you know how you can win, then why ever lose again? That's what I tell them, and then they get their kin. They next to kin and the one that's next to him, and they try to come back with blacks, whites, and Mexicans with guns and Desert Eagles strapped, ready to blast me in. But I'm still laughing in. I will never stop rapping until your brain collapses in. Ha! Bitch!